Vanakkam and welcome to Pons. Camera. Oi, ingerka. Vanakkam and welcome to Pons Kitchen. As many of you have requested me, today I'm going to upload the recipe full in English. Yay! Today's recipe is going to create a global awareness on how to make dosa/idli batter. Yes guys. You might wonder, we already know how to create dosa or idli batter. Time irundha ella venalum upload pannuviya apdi neenga kekkuradhu enakku kekudhu. No, it's not like that. This video is specially for those people who are living in cold countries like US, Canada. We face a lot of difficulties in fermenting the dosa batter. Sometimes even if we keep the batter outside for 24 days, it's not getting fermented. Even if you are in Arctic or Antarctic regions, this trick is going to do the magic of fermentation of the combination on your dosa batter. Believe me, okay? Please do not skip the recipe, as I have included small kutti tips in the entire video to make you a very good dosa batter master. With no further delay, let's go inside the kitchen and start learning the recipe. Now we are going to see what are the things and ingredients that we need to prepare this batter. First, I have with me 1 cup of whole urad dal, which I have washed for 4 times and it's been soaking for 4 hours. I have also put 1 tablespoon of fenugreek seeds and see how beautifully it has been soaking. If you take 1 urad dal and try to split it up with your fingers, it should start breaking like this. So this is when you know that it has been soaked completely. The next ingredient is idli rice. I have taken 4 cups of idli rice. You can also take 4 cups of raw rice, or you can mix and match both of them, like 2 cups of raw rice and 2 cups of idli rice. The proportion is that for 1 cup of urad dal, you have to take 4 cup of rice. It can be of any rice. If you put idli rice, it's going to be, your idlis and dosa is going to be much fluffy and tasty. So look how beautifully it has been soaked. I've soaked it for 4 hours like urad dal. The next ingredient I'm going to show is flattened rice, which is called aval in Tamil. I have taken white flattened rice, 1 cup, which I have been soaking it for just half an hour. See how beautifully it is soaked, and it's very soft. The reason I'm adding flattened rice is that it increases softness and it gives a good texture for your idlis and dosas. I highly recommend you to use this. So these are the ingredients that we need to prepare this batter. Make sure you wash the urad dal rice and the flattened rice for minimum of 4 times to remove the impurities and the dirt, and soak urad dal and rice for 4 hours and flattened rice for just half an hour. Now we are going to see how to prepare this batter perfectly. Let's go into the kitchen. Make sure you wash your grinder stones well to avoid any sand particles in your batter. So I'm just going to show you how to wash them. Now that we have washed the grinder, I'm going to install the stones and start grinding. First we are going to grind the urad dal, so make sure you put the soaked urad dal inside the grinder. So after putting all the urad dal and fenugreek seeds, I'm going to switch on the grinder now. Just add half a cup of water at this time. Don't add too much of water. I have used the soaked urad dal water, right, for this. We'll check the batter consistency after like 5 minutes. So after another 5 minutes, how beautifully the batter has been raised. See, you know, it has got this perfect consistency. All the urad dal has been grinded so soft. It should not be too much thick like vada batter, or it should not be like too much thin as well. It should be like this perfect consistency. Now everyone would have ladle like this, so I use this kind of ladle to scoop off my batter from grinder, which will be very easy and it's not a messy way at all. Okay, now let's see how I'm grinding, how I'm scooping off the batter. So as you can see, with a simple ladle like this, I have scooped out almost all the batter from the grinder with less mess. Now the grinder is ready to grind our rice and flattened rice. Right now I'm going to put them. So after adding all the rice, I have run it for like 2 minutes. Now I'm adding another 1/4 cup of water. Like urad dal, don't add too much of water. Just add little by little until you get the right consistency. Now let's see after 10 minutes. So after like 10 minutes, look at the batter now. It's grinded so well. Don't grind the rice batter so thin. You can just have this kind of consistency. Now we have scooped up majority of the rice flour. Now we have some left over here, right? So just pour some water, like 1/2 cup of water or 1/4 cup of it, and just start the grinder. With the help of this ladle, just wash it out. We have washed all the batter completely with some little water. Now we are going to pour this into the rice batter. Now I'm going to pour the urad dal batter, which we have grinded before, into the rice batter. So after putting the rice batter and urad dal batter together in a big bowl like this, I'm going to use a hand mixer, or you can use a ladle, or even you can use your hand to just mix until everything gets combined together. So after mixing for 5 minutes like this, you will have this amazing batter. See how beautiful it is. It's not too thick or too thin. The perfect consistency. So this is the dosa batter which we have prepared. I have transferred in 2 bowls. As you can see, I have filled only half of the bowl. During fermentation process, the batter is going to double up in size. So you should leave enough space for the batter to rise up. Now I'm going to close it very lightly with 2 lids. Don't close it, too tightly. You have to have some little gap, which is going to help the batter to get fermented much faster. So I'm now going to show a foolproof recipe on how to ferment the batter in 8 hours in cold countries like Canada without even adding salt. We all have this kind of stove in our kitchen, right? Along with this convection oven. This is where we are going to do the magic of fermentation. I'll tell you how. Just switch on the light of the oven. Do not switch on the oven. Just the light of the oven is enough. So we have a light button over here, right? Just press it once. Yeah. So now if you open the oven, you will have the light enabled. The light inside this convection oven is more than enough to create the magic. Let's see how it's done. I have with me 2 plates, which I'm going to keep it just like this at the bottom rack. And on top of the rack, I'm going to keep a batter over here. Perfect. So why I'm keeping the plates under that, even though if there is an excess spillage while the batter is getting fermented, the plates will catch my batter so that the batter will not be wasted. Also, I don't have to clean the entire oven. So the plates are very must if you are going to ferment the batter. Now just close the door and do not disturb it for 8 hours. Let's see after 8 hours. The batter has been inside the oven light for 8 hours exactly. I'm lucky that the batter has not been spilled yet. Good. Let's take it out and check if it has been fermented. Now for the moment of truth, I'm going to open the lid and check how it's been fermented. Fingers crossed. Woo! Wow. Can you see how it's fermented? My God, it's so beautiful actually. Just the oven light had did all the magic. The batter for idli and dosa is ready now. You can just add some salt on it, mix some water if you want, and go crazy. So we have seen, right, after 8 hours, how beautifully we have got the dosa batter. I know what you're wondering. It's been 8 hours. You're standing in the same location, not changing t-shirt. It's like that. It's quarantine time, right? So sometimes we use the same t-shirt for days, months, maybe more. Just kidding. I request all the parents watching this video to prepare the kutti kutti dosas and kutti kutti idlis to your sweet kutti kutti chuttis in your home and be their favorite mom or dad. With another exciting and interesting recipe, we'll meet shortly. Until then, take care, stay safe and stay healthy. This is Pons from Pons Kitchen. Please like, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe to Pons Kitchen.